This video is about random tool changes, which sounds a bit random in itself, but what it means is this particular video is for a Colchester Storm machine. It's a machining centre, and what it means when we say a machine's got a random tool changer is that you call for tool number one or you call for tool number two and you actually get the tool that you asked for. And this is what I find when I'm training people get quite confused about. So the first thing to remember is that if you type in T1 M6 you will get tool 1, and if you type in T5 M6 you will get T5. Where the confusion comes is if you walk around the side of the machine and look at the tool drum, the tool numbers on the drum do not correspond to the tool numbers that you are using. And what it means is that to speed the tool change up, the tool will take a tool that you desire, so it knows which tool you want, so it knows which pocket it's in the drum, and it grabs it and swaps it with the tool that you've got in the tool changer, and it puts that tool back in the pocket where it got the last tool from. So it's changing all the while. So when you go and look at the drum, the tools in there, the numbers on the drum will not correspond. But you could totally ignore it if you wanted to. But the idea of it is just to speed the tool change up, because obviously you can preload the tool so it can find the tool that you want, so the drum spins around to get the tool that you want. And then when you take a tool change, to speed things up, it doesn't have to think, where did I get this tool from? It just plonks it straight back where it got the last one from. So it becomes what we call random. So where the problem lies is when you walk around the side of the machine and you see an M6 tap and you think, oh, I want that, but you don't know what tool number it is. So you could keep a list of it or whatever, or there's various different ways of doing it. Some machines do have a quick way of accessing these tools, but unfortunately on a Fanuc control there's not. So this is where you have to look at this tool table. And what I'm going to show you here is a live training video, so it will have background noise and stuff. But what it does is it shows you how to access that tool table. And all you need to access it for, you don't need to do anything or change anything. You just see where the relevant tools are. And when you see that D0 at the top of the tool table, that's the tool that's actually in the spindle right now. And everything else is telling you the pocket number and it's telling you the tool you want. Now the other thing to note is, don't go round to that drum and start fiddling around with it. Usually you can't anyway, but if you can, don't do that, because if you do it from the spindle, in other words, you call for tool 6, it will know that the tool that you're now putting into that spindle is tool 6, and if there's a tool already in there, you'll know because it will fetch it. So there'll be no confusion if you do it from the front of the machine, and if you want tool 5, you say T5 M6, it comes round and it gives you tool 5. If it's an empty pocket, then the tool that you put in the pocket will now become tool 5. So enjoy the video. So first of all, we're going to be in the edit mode, system, then it was plus until you see PMC main T, press that, then you press the OPRT key, and then you press zoom, and then you're looking at the table. So these are the tool numbers and these are the pockets that they're in. So if you were looking at the tool that's in pocket 10, you'd call out tool number 23 and you'd get it.